In a minute, they're going to start here in a second. There they go. There's a couple. There we go. That's more like it. What's up, people? I'm Xogue, back on Life in My Woods. And we've done it! Take a look. Well, we've kind of done it. It's not as crazy as it perhaps could be. I am sure that there are some areas that we did not light up yet. Maybe this platform could be bigger. Endermen do see Endermites from 64 blocks away. So we can make this thing absolutely huge. We're talking twice the size of this guy right here. I mean, huge. Very, very huge. So, yeah, that's a thing. But it is pretty good. I mean, as you can see, we do have a fully healed mending elytra. Fully healed mending diamond leggings that also have unbreaking 3 and protection 4, which is pretty good. Those leggings might stay. Actually, no, we got obsidian stuffs. So we got to do that. But we do have our fully up sword. And yes, I have completely healed my obsidian silk touch. Efficiency 5, unbreaking 3, mending pickaxe. Marvelous. So marvelous. This guy doesn't have mending? No, it doesn't. Okay, so we're pretty much good to go. We got some things going, peeps. Oh my goodness, look at all the experience that I fell off the edge. So here's where we're at, alright? I do have the basic of the basic. How much experience fell on the ground? Holy crap, man. We have the basic of the basic, okay? It is now technically functional, but we have a lot of work to do, alright? And I have some ideas, just a few. The rest we're going to wing it. I have a few ideas for what I want to happen, alright? And the general idea is that I told you we could put carpets on here. And for some of it, we're probably going to. I have the images in my head, but I can't explain it. Oh, wait, that's the wrong side. I need to go to the other side? Yeah, I did use some torches. I used some lantern things. I used a lot of things to light this area up, and I am almost out of these. So one of the next projects we're going to have to do is going to have to be either a paper, aka sugar farm, or gunpowder farm, because I need a lot of gunpowder. And we're probably going to do both, but none of it today. We're not doing that stuff today, okay? We got other things we need to do. Now, it's pretty cool because this guy right here is actually right beside our entrance, which is kind of neato, man. It's kind of neato. Also, I surrounded this to help light it up, and I've lit up a lot of everything, okay? I've been flying around this island like crazy. Hence why we only have 9 firework rockets left. Like crazy, lighting up as much as I can. You see the 4 here? Yeah, I've got a few stacks more, okay? So the torches, I know I kind of used torches for some of that up there, and then I kind of have a bunch more, so why did I use torches if I have this many lanterns? I didn't have these lanterns when I was using torches. I used all of my torches, and then I flew around a little bit more, and I found big old sockets of these guys right here, so I picked up a bunch. And now we have extra, but I'm not going back to replace all the torches. Not yet. Eventually, I think this whole end island is going to be civilized. We're going to make it pretty great. It's going to be amazing, I think. Oh, that is almost dead on. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Okay, this is my center point. Looking center. Is that perfectly centered? Is that perfectly centerized? I don't think so. I think it just looks like it is. Because we are perfectly centered with this obsidian thing here. So if we go this, perfectly center, we might be perfectly centerized. That is amazing. I don't want to go around this guy. Okay, so here's the thing. I was told, somebody was like, hey, Xogue, you know, you might not want to take down these pillars because they'll come back if you ever spawn the dragon. You know, to kill him again. Why do I need to kill a dragon again? I mean, I know I can. But why do I need to? The breath? I don't care about lingering potions. Like at all. They don't bother me. I don't care. Splash potions are good enough. I don't ever need lingering potions. It's all I know of that you ever need the breath for. Now, maybe there is actually something. I didn't actually look in here. to see if the breath of the dragon's breath, if this was used for anything really, really good. Okay, lingering water bottle, lingering potions, blah, 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 blah. I think they're all just lingering potions. I think that's the only thing you get with this thing, is just a bunch of brewing options. That's it. It's the only thing the dragon's breath gives you. In this map, we don't get an elytra for killing him. We don't get another dragon egg for killing him. I don't think so. So we already have the one egg, which we can break bedrock with. It'll be really, really slow, but we can do it. I might duplicate the egg if I can figure out how to do that. I might be okay with that. I'm not sure yet. But why? Why do I need to kill the dragon? I don't need to spawn him again. I don't need lingering potions. Screw lingering potions. I'd rather have my Enderman farm, because if he flies through this thing, the whole thing goes to crap. We don't want to do that, so we're just going to leave it. It'll be fine. We'll be okay. Also, all of these guys are lit up. I know it's kind of hard to see the tips and tops of those, but I did light those up as well. I'm going to have to do something else, because I think these guys have a very small chance of teleporting. You see how this pillar is actually inside the 32 by 32. If this height up there is less than 32 blocks away from this landing pad, they can actually teleport up there once they get hurt. Is that happening? I don't know. But the same for that guy and the same for that guy. So that's probably one they are going to teleport to at some point. Although it'll probably be fairly rare. Because there's only a couple of blocks. So the chances that they're going to find them are very slim, but it is possible. So eventually we're going to do something with that. But the first thing that I want to do is, like I said, this guy is perfectly lined up with the center of our farm. So the reason I went on that whole tangent about why do I need to kill a dragon again is because we're going to go underground. Down here, we're going to go straight through. And if you don't know that these pillars actually go all the way through the island and underneath, which means if we're going straight up, we need to take out the underground portion of this pillar so we can go straight through it, which we can do, no problem. That's not a big deal. But the plan is to make this tunnel go straight across through this guy all the way, which is also going to, once I start having to dig into this is going to give me an indication that I'm getting close. And then I'm going to go over into here, okay? And we're going to go underneath. And we're going to have stairway come up. And don't worry, I know little tricks and stuff to protect the stairway from being spawnable. So when these guys get hurt, they can't spawn or whatever. We can fix that with snow and such. There's some things we can do, which I think I talked about. I touched on a little bit in the last episode. But yeah, we're going to do some things, okay? So I need to build this tunnel, make the stairway. That's the first thing that I want to do is make this tunnel. So that way we have a straight shot right into this guy and right up to the edge of this guy. Although I don't know exactly where I want this platform to be, nor do I know what I want it to be made out of. So I need to come up with this guy first. And it's going to be a little bit of an issue because I don't know how exactly this is going to work. I need to come up with this before I can make that tunnel. But let me think about some things. Let me do some stuff. Change some things. Make some things. And I will see you back here in just a little bit. And here we are back in the end in my freshly created, properly spaced out and lit up tunnel that leads all the way over here. I ran out of marble. I need more marble block stuff to go down here. But as far as this I think is going to be the design. I kind of like this with the marble here. It's pretty nifty, but I have lit everything up. As you can see, there are some glitches here and there with these guys. They tend to explode. Like if you leave the end with these guys just stockpiled in here, which chances are you're always going to do. Oh, that's why. If you leave the end with these guys stockpiled in here, which you're most likely always going to do because of how fast they drop, then they're going to end up jumping out like this. They're going to explode. And I don't know how to stop that. If you guys have any ideas, feel free to let me know. But I'm not too worried about it. If it's not something that can stop, then I don't really care all that much. It's something I can easily clean up with, just as I come through here. Just kind of do this. And then we're done. Like, it's just a few whacks. They still have a half a heart of damage. I'm still going to get the experience. I'm still going to get the ender pearls. It's not that big of a deal. Every now and then one of them does kind of fall out, but we're okay. You know, it's not a huge deal that it's not completely, I don't know, glitch-proof? It's Minecraft, people. Glitches happen. So, it's a thing. But anyway, so the tunnel is now dug out. And as you can see, I'm using half slab stairs. I hate that! Come on, Xogue! They're not half slabs. A half slab is a quarter slab. You know, like a quarter block. I mean, a half slab is a quarter block. It's half of a half. Slabs are already half, so sheesh. Just say slab or half block. Something. Fix your language. Anyway, so there's some things that I want to do. All right, and first of all, I wanted to show you the basic principle of this. Okay, the carpet situation. We can use carpets. Now, a lot of you may know that if you double up carpet, let me see, I wish I had Depth Strider. I'm glad we have this enchanting setup. Like, it's not an enchanting setup yet, it's just an experience setup, but eventually it will be an enchanting setup. Anyway, a lot of you know that you place carpet down, Enderman can, you know, teleport to it. But if you double the carpet up, they can't. They can't teleport to this particular block. They can't do it. There's a lot of stuff behind it. I've tried to explain it before, and if you didn't understand the other explanation, I'm not going to try to do it again. But that's the basic idea. What a lot of people don't realize, they probably would if they had thought about it, they just don't think about it, is that you can actually, if I can do it, there we go. You can actually put carpet on top of water. Which you can't actually, for example, let me show you this too. Carpet only, it can't freestand. It's got to be on top of something. Hold on. If you have this and then this, right? If you remove the bottom block, the top one breaks as well. Okay, but if there's water involved, it does not. So if you can place it fast enough, you can actually double up the carpet just like so. And water can sit on top of water. Wait, what? Carpet can sit on top of water, so you don't have to worry about it too much. You can also place it against the edge of the block too. But the double tap down there is just one way to actually get the carpet floating and, you know, on top of water when you're in the middle. Like, say I wanted it out here, you can't really place it against the edge of a block unless you place, and then place it. But here you can just double it up and you can actually get it right on top. It's pretty cool. Anyway, so that's the basic idea of the carpet. And we're eventually going to have this whole setup of carpet here around the outside of this. And this is basically what we're going to use to not only get on top of this guy a lot easier, which it's not all that complicated to get on top of it from water, but also it's kind of our walkways and such. Okay, we do have a couple of problems with it in that we need to place other things. All right, we need to place like the enchanting setup, you know, like objects. We need to place blocks on top of stuff. And granted, we can put it above the carpets. See if I can get, like, for example, like a crafting table. We can let it float like that, but that just looks weird, right? It's possible, if that is our last resort, it's possible, but technically Enderman can teleport right to the top of that too. So we'd have to protect that as well, and it becomes this whole big thing. So these are mainly going to be used for walkways and just general aesthetic things, okay? We're not actually going to use this as places to put things down. We need to put them somewhere, and I'm thinking we're going to have platforms and such. This is basically the only thing that's going to be this high above the water is this. All this under here is going to be carpet. So we have like this dome-shaped something that basically is a very aesthetic way to, I don't know, look at our Enderman farm. Because we have the Enderman right up top, and then we have our cool little entrance back home with this nice little carpeted water path thing that Enderman cannot teleport to. So we're going to be okay in that regard. It's going to be pretty neat. Other things are going to have to be protected through other means, like I was talking about. I don't know how we're going to put these other things down, like the enchanting table and the bookshelves and all that other good stuff. I'm not sure how that's going to work yet. What I do know is that this is this goes all the way down and underground. This is going to go down, and basically there's going to be a platform either in the water, like you see this block. We're just going to have a platform made of blocks like this. Maybe not this color, but, you know, that height. And, you know, we're going to put stuff there and find an alternate way to do it, which is probably what's going to happen because we need those kinds of blocks in order to even place things like bookshelves and enchanting tables and all that other good stuff. Chests for storage. But I don't know exactly how that's going to work yet. I haven't designed that out. What I do know is that we do need to actually capture the ender pearls, which is going to be problematic because these blocks right here will have to be turned into hoppers. And we'll have to move those somehow, which means we're going to have to put slabs in the bottom of this area in order to hide those hoppers to make this still look good. Or we just don't have ender pearl storage, which we probably are going to have. I don't know. I'm doing a lot of talking. I'm not doing a lot of placing or anything. But I wanted to show you a little bit about what the idea behind things are. Wait a minute. What in the world? Come on. Are you serious? Man, I went to get something so I could show you a little something. And it failed. I don't know where they went. I had something. Really? It's raining? Come on now. I had some things set out on purpose, and I don't know where they went. There, you. I wanted the snow. Why would I put the snow away? I don't want you at all. Go. I have so many ender pearls, it's ridiculous. I should be going out to get gunpowder so I can continue making firework rockets. Kind of a pain in the butt. The only way I can get gunpowder right now is through that. Anyway, so you know what? We're going to use a rocket because it's faster. And I already made a mistake once. Ooh, for a second I was like, oh wait, do I have my electric? Because I didn't check first. It's really not a very smart thing to do. But see, from up top it looks really, really kind of cool. I like that. I like it a lot, actually. Now, we have a couple of problems. And I know I've been talking in circles here a little bit. You have to forgive me. I'm kind of working things out on camera. But I know the carpet down here, we need a lot of carpet, which means we need a lot of wool, which means we need to get a sheep farm. Even a mundane little just fenced circle with sheep inside. Or in this case, I think there's other Animania stuff that need to happen that I need to do. But you can still shear them for wool. It's basically the same thing. There might be a different way to breed them up and increase their numbers, but basically it's the same deal. And then we have this situation, which I really want to try to work with, but I need a better way to do it. Do I even have blocks? I don't even have blocks out here, man. This is unfortunate. So unfortunate. Let's, okay, let's put it down below. I know wiggling the mouse and stuff. I'm trying to figure things out. This is, in case you haven't noticed, this is kind of my Let's Play. True Let's Play. I'm bringing along for the whole journey this time. One reason for that is that I don't have a whole lot of time. I'm actually going on vacation here soon. I'm leaving tomorrow, and I have a few episodes to record today. But aside from that, boom, boom. And then we're going to put you here. This is a very simplistic approach to a situation that I need to have. There we go. Boom, snow, check. Lit, right on the corner. If I do that. Oh, yeah, it's Oh, see, that is why you usually want to have more than this. Oh, there we go. As long as you start, like, for example, if I go here, you see how it's digging? Obviously, I can't dig endstone, but if you start here and then go over the snow golem, you're not going to attack him. Where if I let go, if I clicked right now, I would actually attack and probably kill the snow golem with my shovel. So if you're ever in a situation like this, you can't get on the corner of the block, like I'm trying to having trouble, and there's a very small window like this, and you want to make sure you're not going to accidentally hit your snow golem, back up, start digging the block before it, and then walk up. And then you can just safely move your shovel around until you find that sweet spot. And you're going to know that even if you move accidentally, as long as the button is still held down, you're not going to kill your snow golem. Because that's a very real problem with very simple little snow golem snow farms like this. Ooh, there's a weird situation going on, okay? Well, maybe it's not weird to you guys. You guys are just going to look at it and be like, okay, what's the problem? But for me, it's an issue because there's a mix-up between design and efficiency. It's a dilemma that's usually called form over function, which it doesn't really apply to this case. But basically, the idea is that usually when Endermen take damage, they teleport, okay? Or they try to teleport. But obviously, there's a lot of acceptable positions they could teleport to within this range. They're not doing it, okay? Even if I kill a bunch and let them kind of fall down here, in a minute, they're going to start here in a second. There they go. There's a couple. There we go. That's more like it. You see? Okay, see, he did teleport, actually. He teleported. Okay, all right, never mind. They're teleporting. It's rare. There aren't that many spaces out here that's teleport worthy. So, but it happens. Okay. I just wanted to make sure it was a thing that happened. It wasn't happening before. But basically, what we can do is, okay, the roof, for example. Let's do the roof because this is a thing we have. Let me go down here. Now, there's two ways. A lot of you know about the double carpet method. Okay, that is one method for getting this stuff getting them to stop teleporting to blocks is using carpet. A double carpet. There's another way, actually. And this way is generally considered more complicated, so that's often not used. Because the other way, you only have to shear sheep. And you get 3 carpets per 2 wool. So it's really kind of cheap. It's not all that difficult, supposing you actually have, like a string farm, or which I eventually want, or, a wool farm, which would be nice. But there's also another way. Oh, I can't. Oh, is this the top? No, it's not. Why can't I place snow? What? Why no snow? Hold on. Can I not place snow? Whoa. I can't place snow on top of this. Why can I not place snow? That is weird. So weird, man. I can put it on top of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's so weird. You only have 8. You have 8 snow. They said 10, place snow 10 or higher. Man, this is okay. I'm reading the wiki wrong or something. Something's going on here, because this is a full block right here. And it just disappeared. It can't melt. Real snow doesn't melt. Snow layers do, but regular snow does not melt. It doesn't disappear. Things changed, okay? Things totally changed, so ignore that. I guess the only way to do it is carpet. We're still going to find a way to protect the area, but you're supposed to be able to put snow down on top of these guys, and it's supposed to prevent them from teleporting to it. And it's not. It's not working, which is really, really, really unfortunate. I don't know why it's doing that. It's so weird. Because it's supposed to. And that was a little bit of this whole situation. Okay. So now what? How do we protect against that stuff? I mean, we could still do the double carpet method, but we just need a lot of carpet. We can put water on top, but that's just dumb for up here. On top of the area we want to actually work in. Oh, crap. That was stupid. Don't do that. Give me that back, man. Go back. Thank you. So, I don't know. This is so weird. All of this is just to say that we have some problems, that we need to sort some things out. So, as much as I want to finish this soon, we can't. Not yet. We got to get a sheep farm so we can get this stuff done. We got to figure out a layout for this area. We need to design something. I don't know what. It's probably just going to be floating blocks with a roof that's going to have carpet on top of carpet, since we can't lay down the snow. It's really unfortunate we can't do that. But it is what it is, I mean, you got to deal with what you got to deal with. But basically, we're going to have like this. I want it to look like a floating platform of stuff, okay, out here, where we just kind of run in through our underground tunnel, and we can kind of work on what we got to work on by traveling the paths and everything, the carpeted paths to each of these platforms, and it's just going to be a nice little floating way to enchant our items, okay? So, I don't know, it's kind of cool. I think it's going to be pretty neat once it's all done, but we got a lot of work to do, okay? And the first thing I think we need to get to is a way to get wool. Which we could revert to string. We might take a detour, a pretty big-ish one, and do a mob farm soon. Because then I get string. Granted, I don't know how often we'll get string, but we'll have to make sure we pick a mob farm design that actually does allow spiders to fall and die, so we do get the string, rather than having to get a sheep pen, which I'm not looking forward to. So we'll do some kind of a mob farm probably soon. That's probably what we're going to work on next, I want to say, but no guarantees. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how I feel here in a few days after I get back from my little mini vacation with family and such. But happy Thanksgiving. I know it's probably late. I'm not sure when this episode's going up, but I hope you had a happy Thanksgiving. I don't know. I think I did. Whatever. But yeah, go ahead. Feel free. Ask me how I'm doing. I'll answer in real time. But yeah, if you like the video, please do hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Do what you do. Look, I told you the Enderman's going to end up teleporting up there. I told you it was possible, and I told you this was likely the one that it's going to happen on. Very, very rarely, but it is a thing that will happen. We need to carpet that one up there. That's going to be the new term for that, carpet. But if you like the video, please do hit the like button. Subscribe to see more. Thank you so much for watching. Do what you do, and I will see you next time. Peace out, peeps.